Thank you and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included here on the channel. I am Sergeant Tal. Hope everyone's doing well and is staying healthy. Hey, if you're enjoying that content, feel free to give a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to never miss an episode of, let's be honest, my fails. So last episode, we completed the petroleum boiler. It got turned on. We flashed the first set of crude into our initial petroleum. We had a few issues, including some pressure damage on the gold tile there. But it appears we're still going to be good to go. This episode, we're going to work on a more permanent power generation, which is going to include getting that oil reservoir up so that the petroleum boiler will continue to work and start to power us for the rest of our adventure. It's going to get the water from the polluted geyser that's pretty full and even got a bunch of liquid liquid containers there filled with polluted water ready to go. We want to start to at least get some oil into our crude pits so that we can turn on the petroleum boiler and leave it. I also want to try to start getting the actual power generation area put together in the polluted water pit for it, but I definitely want to get the crude oil up first. As you can see, I've kind of already got stuff running a little bit here first. So first things first, we're going to do something kind of that resembles what we did here. I'm going to get a new blueprint of this guy. Let's say oil pump. I don't know. Whatever. It's really not going to matter. So we're going to use this same blueprint over here. Where is he? All right, let's go over here. Looks actually we need to do a little bit of destroying here first. So let's clean up a little bit. We don't need any of these power wires. I'm going to cut that all the way back. I'm not going to need these initially. I'm going to chop that all the way back. And then we're going to destroy some of the building. At least back it up to there. There you go. Chop it all off, boys and gals and all the other types of people. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go and use this blueprint. We know the cloth was one off. That's fine. We'll fix it here in a second. So let's drop this back a few more slots, which means, well, let's hook it up first, right? We'll let them come over and do that first and turn that up to a 9. You know, while we're looking around, let's set up a few oxygen. Wow. Welcome to living on a main street. Yeah. And I probably can't even edit it out. Woo. Anywho. All right. So this is what we're doing here. Let's go ahead and hook that up there. So I'm actually going to pause it for a second because a lot of the stuff I actually don't want. I'm going to cancel any gas pipe action first, liquid pipe action next, power. Most of that can stay. I think I just need to chop that part back, right? Yes. And then we're going to build a ladder. I guess we could probably just go all the way down. I mean, we don't want to chop that because, man, that is toasty. And actually, you know what? We don't even need that to come down that far because they can just build that from in here. Though this is going to need to go there. All right. So I'm going to let them kind of do their thing here. We're going to need a little bit of power generation here. So let's get rid of that. We're going to make some, I don't need that out of steel. That can be made out of that. That's going to be made out of gold. Let's go ahead and make our automation. We're just going to make a little bit of power over here. I don't think that's going to be too hot. And we're going to power this guy. Yeah, that's probably going to be perfectly fine. We also are going to need... Actually, we're going to need a sieve. How do we want to do this? Do we want to just do it right above it? I'm thinking we do. I think that is a... I think they might be able to actually jump on that. Let's go something like that. I don't know if they can do that. I want to see if they can... I want to know, can you get up there? Cool. Alright, that'll work. I didn't think you could. I'm going to put a ladder there just for looks. But we're going to need a water sieve over here. Because the polluted water is going to be coming from the other end. And it's going to have to be cleaned before it can be pushed into our liquid. So let's go ahead. We know we're going to need this piping. I'm going to run it and then run it. And I think initially we're probably just going to jump over from this one. Because I gotta get this liquid out of these pipes so that I can disable the pipes and figure out everything we're gonna do there. Probably gonna make one more you guys right there. And make another one up here. All types of nasty. Alright, so this can run if it's above... Yeah, above 500 is probably fine. I want this to shut this off if it's even above... If it's below... If it's below 1. Yeah. I think that's how we want to do it. We do want to get a little bit of a sweep to clean this out just a wee bit. That doesn't need to be there. Let's go ahead. And so one downside to using blueprints, you can have all that nonsense, especially if it's stuff that you do not need, which is fine. I mean, I don't need that there. Let's go ahead and put our oil well in. Boom. Perfect. So this is going to come in, get cleaned back through here. You know what? Let's go over the top because we're probably not going to want to run, have anything get in the way of the piping here. Because this is going to go up, out, and then connect to here. I think it's how we want to do it. Jump, and then drop it in there. Nice. Probably should have made this out of insulated. Is the rest of it's made out of insulated? It is not. That's fine. I'm not even going to worry about it. So while they're building that, another thing we need to think about, I did let a few people... Oh my goodness, why was that so incredibly loud? Why were you so loud? Yeah, so I let the last few of our duplicants out. Ada, Hassan, and Gossman. 2 are diggers. 1 is a rancher. So it was time to let them out. I'm not going to bring on any more dupes right now. We are going to want another door. I think it's going to be time. How many times are you going to say going to be time? It's time for us to make a second bathroom. I don't want to mess around with the schedules anymore. One, because I'm not very good at timing them right. I'm just too lazy to do it. So we're just gonna run these pipes down. I want to be able to keep each bedroom on their own little cycle, but we do need to get another bathroom up. This is fighting to be able to dump water in there, huh? I guess you probably don't need it if yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think I've done all the research that I can do, so I think it's time to destroy our... No, not cancel. Destroy. Get rid of those guys. I'm going to open that up permanently because it doesn't need to be closed. Over here really doesn't need to be closed either, but meh. We're gonna really want to start... Oh, I haven't even... What's up with my power? What's going on there? Can we reconnect that, please? I think we need to make sure that we're... What's going on here? Do we not have... No, looks like we got some. It's to say... it's because we haven't been using any. And you're for what? Aluminum. You're for iron. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We do want to get that fixed. So once we get the... Ooh, let's do a little bit of this. In a copy of these. So I can feed water in through both of those. Starting to get some of that jumpiness from things trying to figure out what it's doing. It's going to be almost time for us to start really digging and cleaning out everything. I'll probably try and record it, maybe put it on a time lapse on like X10 or something. I don't know, something incredible, because it does take a long time. I haven't done it on this new PC, but on my old one, man, it took forever. Absolutely forever. All right, so let's just change the construction. Just I mean, they're kind of already doing it anyways because it's kind of close, but I just want it to be done with. All right, so let's fix our schedules here. So I want anybody that has a son to be on this first one. No, not on this first one. On this one. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, Meep and Hassan. And okay, so that's fine. Okay, so Gossman and Ada. And nighttime workers. Don't have many nighttime people. So let's move Camille over here. I think we only have one nighttime person. I don't know if it's really worth moving them around to make that happen. So Camille, Ari, Devon. Nails. It's 8 on there, 8 on there. And then everybody else can go on 3. So Ruby, Liam, and Frankie. All right, cool. All right, at least that's taken care of. So they should actually probably have this completed, and I might have actually already moved some of that. Why is this not flowing in? All right, well, that's fine. Let's go over here and check this real quick. There's no point turning this on until we do need our gas. I'm just gonna make it I mean, we do have to vent that out, right? So I don't know why I put that up there. Probably shouldn't have. Base gas reservoir. Oh, man, I might just vent this up and out. It's probably not the... Ooh, man, we got a lot of sour gas going on up there. I really hope that doesn't make its way down into here. Yeah, that could get really, really, really no bueno. I mean, what's the melting? 2569. I guess if you're not directly in magma, you should be okay. If we might want to do, I think almost to be safe, I feel like we almost need to do something like that. Zone that in, because man, we don't want that amount of temperature dropping into here. We might have made some significant mistakes. All right, so they're still doing their thing. I forgot what I said I was going to need to do. Oh yeah, we need to vent that out. I think I'm going to just... I really don't want to mess with the... I don't need the natural gas, right? So maybe vent this up and out. I'm probably going to break that initially. Going to make this out of... I don't think it needs to be made out of anything special. Might be able just to make that out of iron. But I am going to get rid of that for a moment. And we're going to turn up the construction on this just to get this start to get clear. Man, I'm really worried about that. Man. Actually, I almost feel like I need to turn that up. I mean, when does this melt? 2569. Hey, this might melt. That might melt too. We might have to reinforce this. Why did that? That turned incredibly quickly. But this is going to heat up very quickly. I mean, this is blocking this. We might want to go ahead and, at this point, get this guy built. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of... Or we're going to create an incredible amount of heat. Why is all these people just kind of sitting there? Why can't you guys go out? Plenty of oxygen here. What is going on? Well, why are you holding your breath? Really need you guys to get up there and build that incredibly quickly. They can't even build that either. Man. We made mistakes. Mistakes were made. Alright, we're actually going to destroy this for now. I actually don't need a whole lot of power. I'm going to disable auto repair. And then I can put this back. Still trying to get all this out of here. A little sweepy. Nope. Nope, don't want to sweep that though. Why is that? No, oh, cancel. Cancel. Oh. Alright, thank you. Why does plastic not have a storage area? Let's go over here. Why does plastic not have a area? That is weird. I don't know why. That's fine. Can we do a little bit of this, please? I'm not sure why. Actually, don't want any of this liquid. I mean, it's going to start turning to steam, which is fine. Whatever, but... I think we lost all the automation, too. Yeah, alright. So, I mean, this will at least hold in most of... Probably have just done it here, but... Let's cancel that, and then deconstruct that. I just want to keep the heat in there. I think we've got enough magma at this point. I mean, we haven't even turned on anything yet. That's right. Let's go over here. Man, I'm just not going to bring anybody on. Even if I had like super dupe pop out, I'm just not. Just don't want to bring anybody extra on unless I have to. This kind of irritates me. Like, how does it catch that? Anywho. Alright, we need to fix this because I have not. Whoops. What's going on here? 51, and then this guy. 75. 6 and 6. Alright, so yeah, still going. Our water's making our way just fine. Wonder why. Why you no go in? It's because it's not connected. I think it is. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something like this. I want to get as much of the liquid out of that because we do need to get this moving. What's going on over here? What is that? That's ethanol? Okay. All right, so now I can turn this on and this can start to get rid of its... You're gonna go as long as you're above 1. Actually, we're gonna shut this off for a minute. This needs to be on all the time. Actually, I gotta leave this on for a little bit longer. Don't have enough water in there yet. Okay, another mop going on here. Clean that up a little bit. Make sure there's no water that fell into our tanks. There is not. There is a little bit there, but we're gonna fix that in a moment. Forgot, when does this go off? Whoops. 8:24. Okay. Have we gotten the water out of this yet? We have. Let's go ahead and clear our liquid pipes. I don't want the bridge. Okay, nope. Liquid pipes. Let's clear off the rest of these guys. Because we do need to fix this. Actually, you know what? We don't need to clean these out. I mean, that's feeding down to there too. Yeah. I mean, I guess we're working out of the tanks first, right? So let's at least fix that part. Right? So when we do inevitably need more liquid, because we do need this feeding over anyways, but this is still feeding our base, kind of. I mean, we're running out of this pretty quickly, so we want to make sure we're kind of paying attention to what we're doing there, but we do need to get this down. All right, so this should start moving its water perfectly fine. This is ready to go in case we do need it there. We got a lot of water sitting in there. All right, do we have enough in here now? Are we in a vacuum here? I think we are. Nope, still got a little bit in there. So I need you to be, if you're below, I don't know, 5,000, whatever. We need to turn this off because I don't want it to get in there and work on that, push that backflow out, because that's going to need to be emptied soon. And then as long as this is above, yeah, I don't know if we necessarily need to worry about the yeah, I mean, it's just going to get kind of dumped up here. Can we gotta clean this out a little bit? Let's make it not look so terrible. So I do want to get this running so that I'm not still messing with it. That water's going to ook me out there, but that's fine. We needed this to sort that liquid, right? Is that what we needed it for? I don't think anything else got in here. And really, once I, yeah, I don't see any reason why we should have any problems with any liquid in there. Can probably clean this up a slight bit. Same thing up here. A little courtesy clean there. Just on a nice little low level. Alright, so, oh, I can get rid of that, can't we? All right, so what are we doing here? What time are we at? All right, we're 25 minutes. We got time. We got time, right? All right, so now this is finally in so this will send a green when it's ready. We can turn that on. Whatchamacallit. So now once this, you know, does this whole backflow thing, we'll be fine, right? So I want this to turn on as long as this is below 0 or below 1. What do we have at? Oh yeah, the ethanol. All right, looks like we have a little bit of oh. I totally forgot that I had this running out here. So you know what? This is off that main line, so why don't we use it? And we'll deconstruct this. And once that's built, we're actually going to deconstruct this line. Because, I mean, we just don't need it. Thought we did. Apparently not. And then we'll get rid of that and get rid of the automation. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I got rid of that. I totally forgot I had that power coming from the other end. It's just no reason not to use it. But we do need to enable it. It's already there. Silly not to. How much plastic do we have? Oh yeah, we got 13 tons of that stuff. Let's go ahead and start working on this. Nah, we're gonna lose our little guy. I actually think that's gonna chop that off. I guess we're gonna find out here in a second. That is powered all the way down. That actually might as well power that door while we're at it at the same time. Could probably power this door at the same time. Oh, you cannot power the door at the same time. Well, womp 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 on you. So, how much is on this line? Only 960. So you know what? Let's we're gonna jump over that and then come all the way down here. This door can get powered there. He's gonna come up and get powered there. And we will need a construction bridge there. All right. Oh, missing a tile. Let's go ahead and... why do I have a feeling that... So it does need that other one there. Alright, so let's go ahead and deconstruct him real quick. Not a big deal. We'll just build another one. One more further back. And then we'll give it a little bit of a pedestal. I'm going to turn it up to a 7 though, because I do want that done first, because that is powering another area. I think they can reach that. Yes, they can. Alright. So that's doing its thing. I really wish I could remember why I had this here. Because I knew I was going to need to clear out liquid, but I don't remember for what. Alright, let's make sure everything's hooked up. So this is going to be, if this is above 500, then it will pick it up and spit it through here, bang, drop it in there. This is going to go all the way back to base. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure yet. I guess we probably ought to figure that out if we're planning to do that part, right? I mean, I know... Oop, give it a second. Getting awfully chunky. So I know I need to run this down to here. And we're probably going to run straight across here. And we can do double liquid bridge. No, it's feeding the other way. And then have that come down across again. Jump again. to there. Yeah, it's probably what's going to end up being. We do need to get a little bit of... don't really need any automation there, do we? Because we're just going to be having it run the whole time. I know. I just don't want any more dupes right now. I mean, our food is fine. Actually, it looks like barbecue's come down a little bit. Why you get the water? Please, please. I mean, I guess the gas really doesn't matter because I'm just going to pump it out anyways. But it's a little annoying. I'm not going to lie. Just no need for it. Problem is, it's going to create... I think that's why. I feel like that. Now I remember that, right? So we're actually going to destroy this liquid bridge real quick. This is going to come across here. It's going to go into there. It's going to make the decision, and if it's a good liquid, you will continue on. Yeah, because we definitely don't... That maybe that's why I had it there. Subconsciously, I knew I was going to screw it up. That's possible. All right, so this is going to have... where is it? Crude oil. You're going to allow crude oil. Everything else will just get dumped in here. And I can't remember if I need to have a little bit of pipe for that. But we're going to make sure we're all set. Maybe that's why. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily care about the gas because I'm kind of just pumping it out anyway. But so as a matter of fact, you know, if you're above... I mean, we just got our lock back over here. All right, so at least that'll be set up now. It'll come out through here, back through here. It'll make a decision. I don't think we have power connected over here, do we? Can I fit that power? Yeah, because I mean, they don't work all the time. Shouldn't have any problem. Is if we have a brownout inside, we are gonna not be happy. So let us go ahead and just pull the power from the other side. I'm gonna make it out of... I don't think it's gonna get that hot. How hot is it over here? Yeah, it's not really hot. Let them do their thing. How are we doing here? Is this all moving nicely? It is. Good, good, good. I feel like... Is this working how it's supposed to? Yep. Go nice and clean. Dumping through. Already fixed the schedules. All right. I think we have no liquid output. Liquid output for what? Oh, because we didn't connect the pipe. There we go. And then that should be perfectly set up for that. I am going to turn this up to, I guess 5 will be fine. So they'll do that. So now that liquid will have somewhere to go from there for our petroleum for down the road. He's going to start moving and dumping liquid up into here. Nope, I do not want you doing that yet. Sir, I would really prefer you not to do that. Need you to stop. I'd like to get a little bit of liquid in there first. So I can appreciate what you're trying to do. But this is not what we do yet. This is going to need to run for a little bit. So we could probably, if it's above 250, I don't think it needs to be at the 500. How are you getting up there? Are you... Got it connected to the wrong spot. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, we got lucky there. That's fine. Can we get up here and fix this, please? Because I am a dummy. Jesus. My lord. What are you doing? Alright, so they should be up here in a second to fix that. There you go. I wonder how I was getting over there. I'd set up this so I could make sure that I was going through, but then I noticed it wasn't running. Oh, got a little bit of a leak here. Let's go ahead and clean this up, please. Some of it's going to drip. Alright, so now they'll do what I need them to do. I mean, it is made out of steel, so that's probably a plus. Let's make sure we didn't get any other liquid in there. I didn't. That's good. Alright. Can't believe I did that. Okay. So now it's doing its thing. That's all set up. This is ready to go. We still need to get this water out of here. Do we want to give it... I'm still feeding it into this little thing here, aren't we? We can probably turn this off now. Why are you just sitting there? That's kind of weird. Anyway, why are you not... Is it still feeding it? You're disabled. You're disabled because this is there. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's still feeding into that. I mean, it's going to keep going. It's going to take a little bit. Not a whole lot we can do there, right? Just got to keep letting it do its thing. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is where I planned to put... Well, I guess you could start on the... where that tank is going to go, right? So we're going to do... Yeah, I think granite's fine. It's probably going to be perfectly okay to just double line it. Okay, no, actually, we need the first bottom's going to go here. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach that first one, but what we're going to do is we're going to let them dig into here. Yeah, so this is going to be the polluted water bottom. I guess is the best way to put it, and then everything will be built up over it. But I do need to get through this. The problem is the water's still feeding through here, right? So that's just going to take time, unfortunately. Not a lot I can do there. These guys are all still doing whatever they need to do. Have you guys gained? Okay, Ada's going to be able to now get her hat. So let's start her on her hat journey. I want to make sure we have... I mean, we've got a couple tons up there. It's just not... Man, look at all that sour gas. Yikes. Wish I could vent it. It's actually not the worst idea if I could get back in there. But I don't know if I necessarily can. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to mess around with that, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so they're still building this. What is this? Why is it all weird looking? I mean, the temperature's not that high over here, so I'm not sure what or why that happened. Weird. Alright, so they're doing their thing. Got the pipe running over here. This is now pumping to there. I finally got that first one empty. That's a good thing. kind of just making sure we're good here. Could probably clean this off real quick. I'm just a little concerned to turn it on before I've got this. I want it up here. I want to make sure that we have enough. So I'm actually thinking next episode we're going to come up with a more active way to clear this liquid out. If we can't start mopping up some of it. You know what? It might not be the worst of ideas to start going this way. Some of the sand's probably going to fall, which is fine. I think they can get all the way down into here. Just might be worth starting to spread this liquid out a little bit. And that's actually going to have to get deconstructed. So let them do that sand real quick. I shouldn't have any more sand fall on me the rest of the way. We can dig that out. Actually, probably could just dig our way straight into here, couldn't we? Really don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't even need to go up and around. I want to get to this to the point where we can mop. I know you can sometimes if you as it's running, you can get them to have to just keep mopping. Let's dig that. Let's turn this clean up to a 7, maybe. I'll get more friends over here doing it because it's just going to suck up all this liquid over to here. There you go. See, it's sucking up all that liquid now. Let's same thing. Gonna try to cheese it a little bit here. What are you doing? Meatball. Meatball. Yeah, so we're cheesing this a little bit here. Just gonna keep doing it because you soak up water a lot faster. They are faster mopping than they are pumping. It's kind of annoying actually. I really wish there was a way to have like a couple different types of pumps. Because one single pump is really just kind of annoying because they can mop faster. I mean, just look at the rate that they mop. Look at that. You know, it just, I don't know, frustrating. So yeah, we just literally almost mopped up this whole pile in almost no time. Just shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be that way. Yeah, the whole pile's gone. Gone. Poof. Yeah, it just shouldn't be like that. All right. Let's run this up. We are going to need that second layer. Can do something like that. We can dig out this. Going to have a ladder into here anyways. I don't even know if we need that high. Let's go and throw this guy down here. It does not need to be made out of that. Actually, I think that's what we're going to call it. I just want to show how silly it was that we could actually mop up that incredibly quick. Faster than that pump would have worked. Which is just slightly annoying. Anywho. But I think made a little bit of progress. I wouldn't say we necessarily broke the world or anything, but we did get the oil for that, for our boiler setup. That sour gas is looking pretty scary, not gonna lie. But thank you for checking out the episode today. And any suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comments section below or joining the Discord and talking to me on there. So until next time, stay safe and be good to each other. Hello.